everybody, welcome to my channel, Susan Diamond Paints. Today is Sunday, November 27th. It is the Sunday after Thanksgiving. It is the Sunday after Black Friday. It is the Sunday after Recuperate Saturday. And it is the Sunday that you rest before you go into work on Monday. Or for those of you who travel to see your relatives, it's your traveling day to come back home. So, let me see. Thursday, Thanksgiving was spent with Les's side of the family, and we had a good time. We had lunch, and we played some games, played cards. We played, I know we played Phase 10. That's a fun game. That also takes a lot of time. We played that around supper time because we were playing, and then we decided we needed to eat a little bit, so we broke to eat, and then was playing, and then some of Patrick's friends came over, and I met Rob's new wife, Emily. So they played with us, and that's why it took so long, because when you have about 9 people playing, it takes a long time. I'm trying to think I know what we played. First card game we played was Cards Against Humanity, the family edition, so the nicer, cleaner edition. So yeah, we played that and had a good time doing that. And so I didn't watch the Thanksgiving Day parade. I usually do that on Thursdays, but I was playing Disney Dreamlight. So I was playing that game and trying to get a couple of quests and things done. I did about 3 quests today because I played this morning. Skipped out of church, but I had 2 reasons. One, it rained cats and dogs this morning, and the wind was atrocious today. We had wind gusts today. 70-degree weather. This back and forth weather change just kills my allergies, my sinuses, my head. So wind gusts up at 20, 30 miles per hour today. So I had to deal with that today. But yesterday we went. I came in here and worked on my picture that I'm working on that I'm trying to get done, but I don't think I'm going to get it done by Thursday. So I told Les, I said, well, I'm not going to get that done by Thursday when it's the gift for the person that I'm going to see on Thursday. So I said, but I don't know, I'll see her later before Christmas, so I'll make sure that I get in touch with her when I get it done so I can get it to her for her Christmas gift. So I'm a little shy. I got about 7 squares to get done, and I'll be done with it. It's a 40 by 50, so that's my wheelhouse of the 16 by 20 inch. So I got a little bit left on it to do. So that's what I did yesterday, and then came in, and then decided we were going to go eat at Silver Bay in Simpsonville, and that's our favorite seafood restaurant. And then shop at Lowe's Foods to get some, just a few things. So, always ends up more than a few things. But, when you're missing and need to stock up on stuff, that's what you do. So, we went there for Silver Bay to eat. And I got the broiled Canadian flounder filet, a salad, and baked potato. I usually don't have problems with the salad. Sometimes I have problems with the salad. I will say that it just messes my stomach up, and that's exactly what it did. So I don't really know if it was the salad, because Les and I both had the salad, and his stomach was hurting a little bit too, but his didn't get as messed up as mine did. I just feel like the meal went right through me. But it hit me while I was at Lowe's, so that's never fun to go through something like that, and you're not in your own bathroom. So I used it once at Lowe's Foods, did the rest of our shopping, drove home. I was starting to hurt again. I got in the house. He unloaded the car while I was making repairs in the bathroom for the second explosion. And I pretty much was like that for the rest of the night, and I got cold. So I pretty much knew I was dealing with some type of, food poisoning. It wasn't flu or anything like that. It wasn't no 24-hour. I knew it was food poisoning. It's some kind of bacteria. Was either the lettuce wasn't washed or the lemons wasn't washed. One of the two. I have to just say no to the lemons, I think, and just do the slaw instead of the salad. But I wanted the salad because that's what I wanted to eat. When you get the broiled, that's what you get. So I was dealing with that all night. Didn't drink coffee. Didn't really eat anything. I was trying to think if I ate something before I went to bed. I was kind of scared too because I didn't think I'd be able to keep anything. I did make sure I drank plenty of water, and I woke up this morning still. I was hurting this morning when I woke up, but I knew it was because when I went to bed, I was cold. So I was just shivering. I think I curled up in a ball, and that's how I slept. And then I remember waking up later and being hot. So, I stretched out, but that's just what I dealt with Saturday night. And then, like I said, today I slept in. I just rested. And then I got up and ate some cereal, and I kept that down okay. And drank me some orange juice to help just get my sugar up. And I been drinking lots of water, so I've been doing a lot of fluids to get it, out that way. And it got so bad last night that I just didn't think I had anything left. And it was just, a little bit here and there. So, I know it's kind of gross, but that's life, and that's what you go through. So, just to let you know that some of us have food allergies or food reactions to things that, people should wash and clean. So, went back to really washing and sanitizing my hands. But that's what I dealt with last night. I read some last night. So, I was getting through the third book of the series that I was reading, and I went back to the first book because I was like, I feel like I missed things in the first book, and so let me go back. I'm going to read the first book again. I got done with it last night. I'll probably start the second one tonight because I want to read through it and then get back into the third one and then pick the third, start from the beginning on the third one and pick it up and then, finish it and then maybe read some more from the same artist. So that's what I did last night along with playing Dreamlight. So like I said, played Dreamlight this morning up until about lunch. Did about 3 or 4 quests. I had a quest and I was running around on the beach and I was like, I don't know how in the world I'm going to get enough sand to do this quest. And then I realized, well, I haven't planted any crops in the beach, and they tell you like a lot of strategy and tips is you grow the crops from the biome at which you purchase them at because they grow better there and they grow faster there. And I had been planting these crops, everywhere else. The plaza, the meadow is like my favorite place to grow things apparently. And I'm only supposed to grow lettuce, carrots, and wheat there. So I'm trying to get back to where I'm planting the things where they're purchased from. So while I was doing that, I was like, well, I said I got to get Mickey, even though I got Mickey up to level 10. He's my companion for digging, so let me go get him. So I went and got him and then dug my 150 square plot where I do 50 of each crop. So there's 3 crops that you buy at that area. So I did 50 of each. So while he and I was digging up my 150, plots there to plant my seeds, I got all the sand that I needed to make the glass to make what I needed for Ursula's quest. So I got some of that done. And then Minnie's, she's on property now fully. I have her house right next to Mickey's house, so I got her taken care of. And I just have, quest after quest, lined up and things that I can unlock. And I'm like, I'm not even going to touch Scar right now because I don't have half the things I'm going to need for his stuff anyway, because I watched one of the YouTubers who does streams on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights at 9 o'clock. So I watched her stream Saturday while I was diamond painting of the Halloween update, when that update came through, because I had watched one of her tips and tricks, and I couldn't figure out in one of her tips and tricks she had where you could go into Scrooge McDuck's shop and buy a storage chest. And I kept going in there. It's like, I don't understand why I can't buy the storage chest like she talked about in the tips and tricks. And then, she had mentioned it in the update while she was playing through the update, because she was going to go and meet Scar into that whole thing while she was online and doing her stream, that you can't do that anymore. So I was like, crap, I missed out on that. I wish I'd been playing it earlier. And although my friend Mary, who this one told me about it, is probably going to beat me upside the head because I waited too long to play it. But the Halloween event's supposed to be over with today, so I got to go tonight. I'll look at it here probably in a few minutes and take a look and see if they have any kind of news or anything ready for the whatever the new task is going to be. So I have that. So, and then, like I said, I worked out here this afternoon after lunch. I had thought I was going to have another little bout, but I didn't. Like I said, I've just been drinking tons and tons of water, trying to just flush stuff out. And I worked on my painting that I'm working on. I was like, well, what I've got to do after I get done with this voiceover is get my video uploaded, ready to go for for YouTube. I'm moving things off of my card for my camera onto my Dropbox, so then I can turn around and upload it into my video editing software. So I realized that, dummy me, should have realized this sooner. I was recording the videos in like 1080p and 60 hertz or 30. I can't remember. I just know it's 1080p, and 1080p was taking a crap ton of room. So my card is a 128 gig card in that camera, and I was getting like 7 hours of memory time. I was like, why am I only getting like 7 hours? So I got looking at it, I was like, crap, I should be filming this in a lower I don't know what to call it, but 720p. I mean, because my videos, the only thing moving in my videos is just my hand. So I'm just, placing the diamonds. So it's not like there's any graphic thing that, you need to see clear. So I was like, crap, I needed to do this. So I did like the last 3 squares that I did it in the 720p. So I got to get all that uploaded, because my problem was I was moving things off the camera onto my C drive, and that's the only drive I have on my laptop, and I was eating my drive up. I mean, I was in the red. I was like, crap, this ain't going to work. I got to do something else. So started moving things to my Dropbox so I can turn around and just flip it and then load it up into my editing software. And then in the editing software, I'm rotating the videos anyway, and then exporting it out to go to YouTube. And then when I export it, I put it in high definition. Then, of course, YouTube takes that video and then processes it in high definition, and then away we go. So that's the new thing I found that I needed to be doing. So I rectified that and made sure I was doing, recording the video and that. So that's a learning curve. I did have an extra 128 gig memory card, so I have that here in case I need to change it over. And I may change it over anyway for the December Advent, so it'll be a different card that Advent's sitting on. So when I can move my videos, it's just that one card, because that's what I'm going to be working on for the next 24-ish days. It's going to be hard to work on Christmas, because that's, I'll probably have to do that on the 24th, which will be Saturday. I'll get done with that hopefully Saturday morning. I'll do the 24th and 25th and have those uploaded, ready to go when they're supposed to drop. I don't know if I'm going to break the painting up into 24 days or 25 days. I'll have to take a look at and figure that out, because that's what I'm going to do here next. When I get done is I'm going to pack up the canvas I got right here on the table, roll it up, put it in the EverMoment box because I can, and then I will get that canvas out and prep it up for my December Advent, because December Advent starts on Thursday. So I got to start getting that ready to go and getting the drills in their correct containers. They took them out of the refrigerator, so hopefully they won't be as static. They've been in the fridge, I think, for like 2 months now. I mean, I know it's been a while since I put it in there. When I first was going to unbox it and kit it up, it was so staticky I couldn't take it. So I was like, oh, crap, I'm just going to, instead of I don't have a freezer right here, I have a refrigerator. It's like, I'll just put it in the refrigerator. So I think, I know at least it's been out there in the fridge at least for a month. So if, like I said, if not 2. So I got those out to see. And hopefully they won't be, too staticky. But that is pretty much how my Thanksgiving and days after Thanksgiving. Oh, Black Friday shopping. I am not a Black Friday shopper. I do not shop on Black Friday. I don't get out in that mess. And the other thing was I worked on Black Friday. So to all those of you who went out, good for you. I actually worked. It was a great day. It was quiet. I got a lot done. Mary did a lot while I was out because I took Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday before Thanksgiving off because that's just the time that I take off. So I worked Black Friday because she takes Friday off and then she has all next week off. That's her vacation for December. So I played catch up on all the things that she did for me, and that's pretty much what I'm going to do tomorrow and next week is try to get really caught up because it's the end of the month, and that's what I got to deal with because, that's the normal and where we are, the end of the month thing. So my mom's like, all you do on your channel is talk about work. It's like, well, Mom, it's like that's kind of where I'm at because I don't want to talk about everything. Because I don't know how much, family crap y'all want to hear. And we don't have kids, so I can't talk about kid stuff. I can just talk to you about, my stuff. So, at any rate, she, does watch my channel, so I know she listens. So, I'm sorry, the squirrel moment there. Black Friday shopping. So, I don't do that. Don't go out. Don't do that. I do like the Cyber Monday shopping. Especially on Amazon. Usually that's when they'll do their Kindle Unlimited subscription. They'll have some of that off, so I have to check for that Monday. I can go ahead and do my Audible selection for the year. I've got to decide if I want to do 12 credits for the year, or if I want to do 24 credits for the year. I've been trying to get the Stephen King books on audiobook now instead of reading those because unless I get it on ebook and I can control the font size, I can't read small print anymore. I'd have to wear my reading glasses to do that. And why do that when you can get the book on your e-reader and you maximize at least as much as you can for the font size so you can actually read the book. So that's what I want to do is get some of those on Audible so I can listen to them. Like, I got to find time here to sit here and say, okay, now I'm going to listen to them and do my, chats or whatever. So I'll probably try to start listening again while I'm diamond painting since I'm doing the voiceovers because I got so many videos that I have done for these paintings that I'm just turning around and, flipping out and releasing on YouTube. But back to Black Friday. Like I told you, I'm not a Black Friday shopper. Although, I have been watching this week. One of the creators is single and placing. And the other creator, I can't think of her name off the top of my head right now. I was watching their first video I watched. It was their live video, but I was watching it on a playback. That's what I did when I was out here this week. Although, we were like shopping Kohl's, I think, every day. But anyway, that was my Black Friday shopping. It was beforehand. I watched that when they were showing the pictures the Diamond Art Club was releasing every day for their big Black Friday 100 kits released discounted price edition. So I watched that, and I was like, because I'd seen some of the pictures on, Diamond Art Club. I hadn't really looked at them on Instagram, even though I have Instagram. I don't use it a lot. I just, that's where you need to go. And I got like a crap ton of Diamond Art Club paintings, the boxes. I mean, y'all saw all the DC Justice League ones that I unboxed. Those are all Diamond Art Clubs. But I never got on the VIP group. So I got on that on Facebook Friday night, I think. So I'm on that now. So now I get to see all the new stuff that's coming out. But they were doing lives showing the content, showing the content on Diamond Art Club's Facebook page of what they're releasing, that day that they're going to release on Black Friday. And then the pictures off Instagram. I really enjoyed watching it. So I was like, well, I want to, watch a live. So I watched the live Friday night's live is what I did. I watched that in the house. That's what I did. Friday night I watched that live at 9 o'clock. So I watched their live for the pictures that Diamond Art Club was going to release Saturday for their Black Friday event. So let me preface that. No, I watched it. You know what? When did it come on? No, I had to watch it before then. Wasn't Friday, because Friday was Black Friday. Let me back up. Wednesday? Was it Wednesday night they did the live? I know she did a live on Thanksgiving. I didn't watch that because Thanksgiving was at Les's family, side of the family, and I came home and I couldn't stay up too long because I had to get up Friday to go to work. So had to be Wednesday night. I watched it, and that was my first live event for them, and I kind of enjoyed it. And I enjoyed watching him and listening to him talk, and I watched some of his videos too. So. At any rate, that's single in place, and that's his channel name. But anyway, so back to Black Friday. So for the Diamond members, they were releasing their sale for their Black Friday events midnight Pacific Standard Time, but 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right? I have to get up and go to work on Friday, even though I'm coming out here to the building. I'm not getting up until 3 o'clock in the morning to purchase diamond paintings that I can, purchase when they went on sale Friday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's what I, waited on. But I did get on the page before 9 a.m., and the one that I wanted, the Tuxedo Cat, was sold out. So I knew they had enough to release for the normal 9 a.m. sale. So I got the Tuxedo Cat. I got the Frosty the Snowman. I got the Chuck Pinson Beach one. To me, that just looked amazing. The colors just look amazing on it. And then I got there's one, I can't remember the name of the artist, but Summer Breeze Bay. When that one came out, and that came out on a Saturday, I showed it to my husband. He was like, "Oh, I like that one." I said, "Oh, I like this one too." When I went to purchase it, and I don't ever get on early enough on Saturdays to purchase the releases, because I just, I'm just getting on there if I see something I like and they haven't, when I knew they were releasing the Justice League ones, I paid attention to those because I got those. But it had sold out. I showed them, it sold out. But they had that one back in stock. I kind of wish I'd paid attention to earlier when they had their buy one, get one 50% off, because I think I could have gotten that one along with something else on a buy one, get one. But anyway. Sorry, had to take a break. Y'all didn't hear that, but I got a little dust in my throat, and that wasn't great. So I did get that. So the Tuxedo Cat one, I'm going to change the cat to look like the first cat we had. Sorry, because I'm going to get teary-eyed. His name was Tiger. He passed away in 2015. He had cancer. But he was a tuxedo cat. And he had all black on his face except for like his nose. He had like this white, streak coming down his nose. He had half a mustache. Half the mustache was black. The other half was white. He had the whole white, down his neck and his chest area, except for like what you would consider, I guess, the top button of a tuxedo on a person. That's where his black met. So it looked like, he had his top button buttoned, but the rest of the jacket not buttoned, because the rest down his stomach was white, and he had white on his feet. Now also, it's around. So I told us, I said, I'm pretty sure I can definitely know I can change the mustache part to half the white, half the black, because the cat, on that picture, his mustache is all white. So I'll do half black, half white. The eyes I've got to change, because that's not the color of our cat's eyes. His eyes were a dark greenish color, between a light green, dark green type color, but it's round. I don't know if I've got any rounds in my spares that are that color, but I know I can go to Joann's and get the those are the diamond dots that has their spares for their impromptu kits. So I'm gonna have to go there and look and try to figure out what is the color of his eyes, so I can do the color of the eyes correctly for that cat, because I want him to look like our cat Tiger, and Les will be able to put that out for Christmas. Probably not for this year, since I'm using my other picture that I'm working on for the Advent, but possibly next year. Or when he gets it done, I get it framed. He'll probably just put it up and have it up, because that's his buddy. So that's what that was the whole reason for me to shop for Diamond Art Club on Black Friday. Although I knew for Black Friday they would have good sales, so I did use the Black Friday 30% off code, and got 4 kits for $165. So I was I was happy about that. And like I said, I definitely got the cat one, the one I wanted the most, the tuxedo cat one. So I just got Frosty was back in stock. And I liked it, so I went ahead and got it. And of course the Chuck Pinson, because I like Chuck Pinson. And then the one that we liked that was released and went out of stock. So that's what I did for my Black Friday. So that should come in hopefully sometime this week, I'm hoping. So those will be unboxings that I'll hope to do sometime, if not next weekend, maybe the next weekend before I go on vacation again. So I'll have some unboxing videos for you, so y'all can see the cat one if y'all haven't seen the Diamond Art Club picture yet, and the all the other ones that I got. So now that I've rambled on for like 20 something minutes and my voice feels like it's eating too much dust, swallowing too much dust, and I get a little choked up here, so I'm going to leave you with it. You'll get this for tomorrow's video, so I will chat with y'all again tomorrow, probably after work, and tell you about my day and all that good stuff, work stuff, because I have nothing else to talk about. But, maybe think something crazy. No, I don't want anything crazy to happen tonight. It's just going to be a normal night. I'm going to go in, play some Dreamlight again, and we may watch Destination Truth, because that dropped on Friday, and we're ready to watch the first episode, because we like those crazy kids going to places they have no business going to, and staying the night, and getting the crap spooked out of them. So, I will chat with y'all later. Okay, bye.